Adam Schefter on Sunday before the Pro Bowl alluded to an eventual contract extension for Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins. He said, quote, "Here's the thing you have to keep in mind. They're going to be bringing in Kevin O'Connell. O'Connell worked with Kirk Cousins in Washington. Kirk Cousins endorsed O'Connell for that job. One of the reasons Kevin kind of wants that Minnesota job is because of Kirk Cousins. There's a relationship. So that tells me that Minnesota and Kirk Cousins will figure out something and maybe come up with a restructured contract that adds years on for Kirk Cousins and gives the Vikings salary cap relief this offseason to give them more money to spend on other players." First, on Schefter's hunch, whether you love or hate Kirk, unless you can guarantee quality quarterback play after trading Kirk Cousins away, it makes the most sense to restructure his contract. You free up some cap heading into next season, and we can all agree this team was held back by poor coaching. You're going to have a new coach who's going to come in that I believe should be confident enough to get this team over the hump with Kirk Cousins at quarterback. Vikings brass, they don't believe a rebuild is necessary, and I agree. This team has firepower on offense ready to be unleashed. Matthew Stafford is playing in the fucking Super Bowl. All that talk against Kirk Cousins goes right out the window because of Matthew Stafford, who never won a playoff game in his career until this year. Well, that's different. How's it different? And even if you still hate Kirk Cousins, a contract extension should not diminish your hopes and dreams of the Vikings eventually moving on, because nobody's stopping the Vikings from drafting who they believe is the quarterback of the future. The Chiefs, they drafted Patrick Mahomes, while at the time they went to the playoffs 3 out of 4 years with Alex Smith as the starting quarterback. And even after drafting Mahomes, the Chiefs, they went to the playoffs again with Alex Smith as the starting quarterback. They then traded him to Washington. Vikings, even if they give Kirk Cousins a contract extension, does not mean they won't eventually trade him later on. Some team will always be willing to do it. This whole topic, debate of Kirk Cousins does not have to be so damn divisive. I can see the shortness of breath through some of these arguments online. I love Kirk Cousins. Keep him forever because of all these stats. I hate Kirk Cousins. Screw him. Trade him. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah. It doesn't have to be so damn serious. Now, that's looking at it through the lens of Adam Schefter's hunch, because if you go back and look at that quote, there's no source. This is simply Adam Schefter giving a hot take. Kevin O'Connell, he kind of wants the job because of Kirk Cousins, so that tells me they'll figure something out. Well, anybody could say that. It doesn't mean that's what's actually going to happen. And for what it's worth, this time of year, any sort of rumors that come out is nothing more than smokescreen. Nothing matters to me until moves are officially announced or leaked. If anything, if this hunch is from an actual source, the only reason to release that information right now is to build up trade value for Kirk Cousins. It makes for great content. It's fun to talk about, but god damn, we've got 7 more months until the regular season starts. The hot take police is going to take over till then. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.